In 2016, movie reviewers Phoenix West and Brent Puccio were abducted from their studio while recording an episode of Americant. Their abductors are a faceless organization with deep pockets. They were then informed they would be forced into watching two bad movies at a time and debating the two films to find out which was worse. All of this with the ultimate goal of finding the most painful movie of all time. The house they are held captive in is equipped with security cameras and audio equipment. If the movie is grainy, they will watch it. If the actors aren't mic'd up, they will hear it. If the movie's confusing, they will debate it. Interested? Maybe you should watch
Shitty Movie Showdown! Shitty Movie Showdown! Shitty Movie Showdown!
Do you not hear this?
Shitty Movie Showdown.
Oh God, he knows it.
Spanish.
No hablo español.
How to get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned? How to get burned?
Hello, citizens. Welcome to Shitty Movie Showdown, episode 19. Nick Cage Cast, episode 9. A little confusing. They've merged. Deal with it. Still locked in a house here, being forced to watch bad movies. Also, though, unrelated to that sentence, also being forced into watching Nick Cage movies. So I got that going for me. So I decided today, why not do one of the big fish? Let's watch one of his bigger movies. One of his more well-known, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if it's even more well-known. It's just one that when you watch the freak out videos of Nick Cage on YouTube, which I do recommend, obviously, this is one of them that's up there with the screaming at women and punching them in bear costumes. But we'll get there. I don't want to spoil anything. If you haven't seen this movie, go ahead and watch it because it is definitely worth it for most of it. There's some weird shit in here though. But yeah, let's start 2006's and Nicolas Cage's eyes. The Wicker Man. Is it The Wicker Man? Or it is The Wicker Man. There's a the. He's not just Wicker Man. That sounds like a superhero if you call him Wicker Man. So he's The Wicker Man. And here we go. Nope. Here we go. Got it. Nailed it. All right. Oh no. I was hoping that was going to be Nick Cage's signature. Is this a Western? There's also a White Sox game going on over here. So I'm kind of... I don't want them to know, though. So I'm trying to whisper.
Boof.
Hey! Sorry, my mind was wandering.
Totally understand. If I just ate one of them burgers, I'd be in a trance, too. So where's your friend?
I am an actress.
Honey? Your salad's up.
Everything's okay, I guess. Is that reassuring the audience on the movie itself? I'm just going to rearrange stuff on my desk while he's writing people up. The Wicker Man. Runaway lane, never going back. Run away on a runaway track. That doesn't work that way, does it?
Anyway, sorry again. Ever since lunch, she's been acting out.
I'm bored.
Well, I know what that's
She's
like,
also a
but we need to be
sociopath.
careful with our things, don't we?
I am
so
bored.
everyone else can be safe too, right?
Jesus. Now there's sharks in the car. Oh, God. This girl hates life. Yeah. Because Wicker burns. Yeah. That was not scripted.
Hey.
Okay then. Yep. Well, all right.
So,
Okay.
Sums it up.
Great.
I heard about your commendation. It's great.
Uh-huh. Well, thanks for stopping by. All right.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Oh man, this is a fun first date. Well, okay then, movie. All right. Do you want me to start the dialogue? Oh, okay, got you. Sorry.
Well, who were they?
Man, Neil LaBute, you just like
I never
know how to start off the intrigue and the just the quick pace. I just can't keep up.
Edward, I know that we haven't spoken in a few years and things ended badly. Or
I feel like that
ended
cop
up
lady's just
being
in the bathroom
unfair.
taking a shit.
I pray that you'll forgive me. Yours fondly, Willow Woodward.
You had to back that up. The only thing I back up is that ass.
Hello? Hello?
He's caught off guard a lot. Dun, 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 dun. Every time, just a little bit of pee. Just a little bit.
Good, thank you.
Enough to make him uncomfortable for a little bit.
Hi.
But not enough to like be visible on the outside. It's just for him to know. Summer's Isle. Yep. Holy water. Holy water's good for you. Nick Cage seems like a brute man. I could see him really using brute in real life. The big green jar. There she is! Oh my god! This is a quick case. Nope. You're just gonna stare at her like a real fucking creeper. Oh, man. I found her! Yeah, you can throw that letter away. Sorry I wasted your time.
Hello?
Oh, it's my favorite cage.
Hello?
It's a sophisticated cage where he's got the suit, the blazer, or the... Yeah, he's got the little attaché case, where the fuck that is. He's wearing brown shoes with it for some reason. It doesn't go.
Ahoy there.
Oh.
I don't know what you're supposed to say. What would I have to do to catch a ride with you?
Oh, no. I don't care to lose my contract with these folks. They're very particular.
Why? What's the big deal?
Because he's private. He's off limits, and we respect that. We're all private people around here.
Yeah, but you're so warm and open, it really makes up for it. All right, I'm just kidding. Okay, look, how about you take all this?
This is an awkward cage.
Well, me, Mr. Grant here, and his twin brother Ulysses.
I mean, I spent thousands on my license and everything, and I make all of my income delivering to Summer's Isle every day, but $150, you say? I could make that work, yes. I'm just dumb enough to do that. I feel like we're watching the opening of Jurassic Park.
You'll need a good talking to.
What's in the bag? A shark or something?
Oh, he's doing something in this movie. I don't know what it is yet.
Your bag is dripping.
Take a peek.
It's three small children. Just like the one you're looking for.
I'm Sister Beach, yes.
Sister, huh?
You're that officer from California.
What's up, bro? Sister Beach.
That's
How you
right.
doing?
Name's Malus. Edward Malus. I just like a room and a meal.
For one night at least.
Welcome.
Shut up, bitch. Oh, it's you. Sorry.
This is Mr. Malus, an officer from the mainland. And this is...
Well, of course.
No,
upstairs.
Sandy. This isn't. He just thinks everybody's Willow.
Sorry, I'm allergic.
$2, huh? Is he even gonna pay for the room, or is the room $1 and so is the drink? The all-important checking into the hotel scene.
I am being
You try to make
watched.
that one 20 minutes,
We
just so
must
you remember it
speak
later.
in private. There is a place out beyond the point. Meet me there in an hour.
If you gave me a letter that said meet me beyond the point, even if I knew where I was, I wouldn't know what the fuck that meant. Why does he know what that means?
I was scared and
I mean, you yell a
I
lot.
don't know,
And I don't know why half the time, and it comes without warning.
I ran back home.
It's like
It's quite a home, but
your rage is contained in this cage, okay?
this place.
And when you rattle that
We're
cage,
different here.
the cage comes out.
Why don't you just get her dad to help you?
Because the only person I trust is you. Even after all these years.
Even though you're Nicolas Cage. She's boring. She is boring. Don't worry. Be happy. Be worry, be happy
Greetings,
now.
Sister Beach.
Ooh,
Lovely evening. It is indeed. Welcome all.
ooh.
Will Sister Summerside bless us with her presence?
Don't
I'm
worry,
afraid not.
be happy now. He's got these pay the ghost flashbacks.
Did you get my job?
Nicolas Cage. Typical Nicholas. Typicalist Cage. It works. Just, you know, you gotta figure it out. A couple more drafts on that one. What are the odds he finds her day one and then just leaves this place? His hair looks like it's wicker.
Hello?
I'm gonna find you a little bit of sugar.
All right.
Another riveting conversation with the cage. He has his way with his ladies. Be happy. It's in my head now. It's just there for the rest of the day.
Mr. Malis, your sweetener.
Thanks.
Your sweetener too. Such a dick. Goddamn, Dickless Cage. Christ, man. This probably took you 10 minutes to write. Get rid of that.
For the last time, where is this girl?
I'll speak to you outside. Girls, continue with your compositions.
If you hear any sucking, ignore that noise. Okay? You know who else could carry this movie? Kevin Bacon. This is a Kevin Bacon role.
You mean that Rowan is dead?
You would say so, yes.
She's dead or she isn't?
We never use that word here.
How'd she die?
She'll burn to death.
What'd you just say?
Precisely what I meant to. She burned to death.
Wait a minute. I know my tenses. That didn't quite add up. I better look confused some more. She will. She burned.
Whoever's doing this, trying to make...
You're so fucking boring. God, you suck. Whatever, like, you know. The cop at the beginning who didn't know how to speak was more exciting than you.
It's not much now,
That's
but
sad.
it used to be lovely. That's what they say anyway. It was built before my ancestors came here.
I don't know if I don't like it. Man, this is kind of
That's
fun. I'm showing you
the
it.
crypt, but it's all flooded.
I don't even care. It's just
New lock.
It's just flood. It's just kind of like this place that we all hang out. I mean, it's not that great.
Rowan is alive.
She's alive and stuff. I just don't really care if you want to talk about us anymore. It's cool.
That's not what folks have been telling
Oh, I know they've been telling you something else. It's just I don't know.
I've heard that she doesn't exist.
Yeah, she exists.
Buried out in that graveyard.
She's not buried in that graveyard. No, she's not.
She burnt to death.
Oh, she definitely did burn to death. No, it's just
The liars, they
maybe she
can't
did. I don't
accept
know.
her or won't.
Well,
They
won't,
seem to
they just
blame
wanna
her
off
for
and
all
the other damaged crops and their cursed crops, and that's probably what she's gonna say. I don't know, but whatever she does is gonna be really boring.
Edward, I think they're gonna hurt her.
She can't even emote when she's scared for
Or
her
even-
daughter's life.
why
She
would
just
that?
can't even do it.
I'm trying to understand.
I'm
I
trying
am.
to calmly explain to you without ever
Why?
raising my voice whatsoever. And I
ran
can't be
off
emphatic
once,
at
tried
all
to get away,
in
they
any
think
way.
Sister Summer's Isle has never been very fond of my wild ways.
Yeah, that name keeps
So
coming
wild.
up. The Summers Isle.
Everything you see, all of it, really is her. I haven't, Edward. I promise I haven't. She's...
Ugh. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
I can't...
Your daughter's
I
dead?
can't let them do this to me.
Do what?
Oh my God.
What is it? You know?
No.
I
I
took
don't
some.
know. I do not know that our daughter's going to be okay.
You spoke up a little bit. Oh, also you said
I know,
our.
and I've been trying to tell you why I need you to help me.
Well, we've been broken up for 15 years, and you have like an 8-year-old, so I guess I believe that the sperm was just inside you for a long time.
Yes.
That just. Makes sense, yeah. Dataless cage. I'm sorry if I upset you, Edward. I didn't mean to upset you. The things I say. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, Willow. It's just I, as Willow, do not know how to handle these things, such as the human emotions. This is our rape room.
So this is where you last saw Rowan? Yeah? Can you give me the details? It's important. Have you seen what she's drawn underneath her desk? It's pretty disturbing.
Edward, I know that.
I just didn't care. You know, I don't want her missing, but I also don't want to spend any time with her. Joggerless cage. The Wicker Man. See, they have crab cages right there. Let's get some fucking crab and call it a mission. Mission complete, you know? Honestly, I don't even care if the kids miss it if I can have some crab every day. Oh, I found her. Oh, shit. Oh, that would have been easy.
Damn it!
Professor Cage. Professorius Cage. Yep, do what you do, Cage. Take your pills. The pills don't really seem to be working. I don't know if you noticed that. Here's a little song I wrote.
I ended them badly to be more
Note
fair.
my note. Don't worry.
Hurt you any more than I did.
Be
No, I'm
happy.
Rowan Woodward, guys.
Oh man.
Worst hardest on the record.
What does that mean? Oh man. Oh. I just care so much about her. She's part Cage. You interrupted my boring lessons.
Why don't you tell me about this?
It's just, it's a ceremony that we have. I don't know anything else.
You live here. You must know something.
To here.
You mentioned this ceremony.
He's up here now.
Define it.
She went from here.
What is the day of
And he's
death
just
and
like-
rebirth?
Nothing loosens up the old vag like a missing daughter. It just come on in, Cage Cock. Don't worry, be happy. Oh God. Yeah, run further into it. Killing this thing, aren't you? This is a fun movie where you watch Nicolas Cage wander around an island at his heart's desire. Just going wherever he wants, just doing whatever the fuck he needs to do. Sup, bitches? Sorry, I thought that was a local saying.
Almost did you in.
Yeah.
Ellen Burstyn's like 60, maybe 70, and she's still super freaking pretty.
Pity what?
It's
They nearly did or did
so pretty I said frickin'. I don't know if I've ever said that in my life.
down near the
People say
stables.
Helen Mirren. I gotta disagree with them on that one.
Beekeepers.
I'm just saying I'd fuck her is all.
Yeah, well, even if a victim complies, it's still murder.
Well, perhaps where you come from, but we have our own beliefs.
Right.
You're right, you're still in the same country as me, so...
Festivals.
Yeah, you're still subject to those laws. You
To whom exactly?
goddamn bitch.
Let's wander.
I've been wandering for days, ma'am. In fact, it's all I've done for the entire runtime. Looks like he's going to like an all-boy prep school in 1920. I better wait until it's nighttime to open this grave up.
Rowan?
Every now he's just Rowan.
Rowan?
Rowan, is that you up there? Is the semi gonna go through there again?
Rowan?
Reese Witherspoon was here.
Rowan?
Oh my god. Was Reese okay? What are you doing? You heard someone crying, so you're like, yep, she's probably under the water. Sound travels really well through water and out of the water, and then, you know.
Tell me!
Yes, I think it's, yeah.
How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned?
That's in the opening.
No! Summer's Isle!
That is where I am.
Summer's Isle!
How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned?
Summer's Isle!
Rowan? Sorry, Elephant Man. I will leave.
Summer's Isle!
What happened to his eye? Get it? The house is built like a beehive. And she's the queen bee. You get it? Do you get it?
He's gone.
Do you get it? Because look, this is what's happening in this movie. She's the queen bee. Do you get it? Do you get it? How'd it get burned? How'd it get burned? Do you get it though? Okay. I don't think you're gonna get it.
Step away from the bike. Take your stupid mask.
He just bike jacked her. Bikeless Cage. You gotta go to school.
Rowan!
Look, I'm sick of checking the same house over and over. I'm just gonna go ahead and burn down every house I've checked, okay? Stay out of my fucking way! When you come back, don't be like, how did my house get burned? How did it get burned? Don't do that. Just, she's not in there, so I burned it, okay? What? What? Was I supposed to know what that meant? You are beautiful. Okay. No way he can knock her out. She's like a goddamn fucking bear. She's like this big grizzly bear. The men can take off land, never take off freedom.
Oh, God, it's...
Damn. Kickless Cage. I'll give you that guy.
What is it? What's wrong, sister?
Don't be frightened.
I can watch Nick Cage just cold cock women all day long.
My name is Edward.
And now the game is over.
The game of the hunter leading the hunters. You came to find our little Rowan, but it is we who have found you, just as we intended to do.
I don't understand. Rowan was missing. I had to come. I had a letter.
The letter was from all of us here. Your invitation to visit, one might say.
You see, you were just the man we needed, and we were determined to get you here. We are always prepared with a powerful sacrifice. And that, my friend, is your destiny.
It is your destiny.
Back up!
What we require is a stranger, yet one who is connected to us.
He is connected to us.
Connected by blood.
We orchestrated all of this with the greatest care, everything that's happened.
Be proud of yourself. You have done so well.
Yes. My daughter speaks the truth.
Your
Your
daughter.
fate was sealed many years ago.
My charisma
when
did
she
not pass on to
chose
her.
be with you.
This guy is exciting in the back here on the right. Yeah.
Bitches! You bitches! This is murder! And you're doing it for nothing! Killing me won't bring back your goddamn honey!
But I know it will. Prepare the drone.
No, no, no! I'm not one of you! I don't believe in your God! Ah, my leg!
I've only seen the director's cut. This is cut all that out where they break his legs.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
No, Rowan, don't put it down.
Hi, Daddy. Yeah. Let's all sit downhill from it, though, so when it burns and falls over, we all get crushed and burned. Woo! Why are there fat villagers? Goodbye, wickerless cage. How'd he get burned? How'd he get burned? Old-timey camera. Papyrus. And that's the story of how I got burned, you know? I survived and I crawled my way back here. Jaime Franco. Ritter.
Well, hello there. Hi. Hi. From out in the valley, actually.
Nice.
You guys are really killing it.
So, do you want to go to the bar and get some drinks with me?
Do you want to impregnate me? Can we trade? Oh, shit.
Hi.
I'm just here for your friend.
So, when you do, will you take me with you?
No. Okay. That was The Wicker Man. It's for Johnny Ramone, too. That's interesting. Okay. Okay, so that was The Wicker Man. I've seen this movie before. I watched the director's cut, or the extended cut, or the unrated cut, or whatever the fuck cut it's called. So getting to the end of this movie was a little bit different. They in the extended cut they hobble his legs like Misery, and then they put a mask on him with the bees in it, and they sting him, and then they take it off and they give him the don't worry bee EpiPen just so he doesn't die of that, and then they put him up in the thing and then they kill him. And this one they just kind of alluded to it all with sound effects. It was very strange. I don't really need these anymore. I felt like it was rushed without all that. And I don't know why that would make it not a rated R movie, just showing a bee mask going in. I don't understand what the point of cutting that was. If it wasn't for length, because they had a 20-minute conversation with him and a fucking cop at the beginning of this, which nothing got said, in which they just stared at each other and said very monosyllabic phrases. They weren't cutting it for time, so what the fuck were they cutting it for? It must have just been content. They must have not gotten a R rating. So they went, okay, we'll cut this out. Again, the legs, when they broke the legs in the director's cut, it wasn't that brutal, really. It really wasn't. I mean, it was in the movie Misery where they did it, and they showed it. So that got an R rating. That's all I would have showed to the ratings board is that. Was been like, okay, they did it here, we did it too. What's the difference? And then the bee mask on his head, you don't see it's just some bees in a mask. You don't even really see anything. You just kind of see him screaming. I don't get how that was rated R, but not. Oh, that was too graphic for this. Okay, though, so I have so many questions about all the veil that they did for their story. So the women have to leave the island, as we saw here at the end. But this is not, I don't remember this from the director's cut or the unrated cut or whatever, the part with Franco. I remember her being like, them being there at the bar, but I don't remember this. I always heard these two guys were in it, Ritter and Franco, but I don't remember it from before. But anyway, so they go out, they find guys who are in the police academy because they're driven enough so that when the women leave them, after they get knocked up, they get knocked up and then they leave, and then they chose police officers so that they would go there by themselves, just because if you get like a fucking, a tax accountant, he's going to be like, yeah, I gotta not do that because I'm not a cop. I'll send a cop. That has to be them personally going there. So I think they figured out that if they get cops to do it, the cops will actually do it. They'll go there. Whatever. I get all that. Okay, whatever. It links them, like Ellen Burstyn said at the end there. It links them by blood, and it's also stranger at the same time. I guess those are the two qualifications here. Okay, but that's it. Okay, they can bring him there and then immediately kill him. Why do they have to go through all the charades? Is that just for entertainment, since they don't really have a TV or like a fucking casino or whorehouses? I don't get why they're doing this. They set up all these puzzles, and like half the island is made up just as like a false front for him to keep wandering and looking for this girl. I get the part where you have the missing girl and that's why he's coming there, but then once he's there, he can't leave. The end. Why do you have to fuck with him? Why do you have to... First of all, how did they know he was going to be seeing shit, and then that would keep him like really, really invested? I didn't understand why he was seeing the girl. I didn't understand that. None of that made any sense. Was she real? She wasn't there. What? Who? No, none of that made any sense. They didn't explain any of it. He's crazy, I guess. Okay, whatever. That would have been acceptable. Okay, and then I gotta hurry up here. The credits are almost over. The point is, why do they have to set up all this shit? None of it made any sense. There's so much set up just for him to find. He goes into the water down below in the little thing when he hears her voice. Why? Who's shouting his name? Is it actually her? He goes down there and there's water, and I'm like, why is the water part of it? I don't understand the water part. When she burned to death, what the fuck does the water have to do with it? When she didn't drown? None of it made any sense to me. I just didn't know why they had to fuck with him so hard, so aggressively, when it didn't matter. Again, none of it mattered. This is all just entertainment on their part. It has to have been. I just have so many questions about why. It just seems like he could have got off the plane and they wouldn't, oh, he's here. All right, break his legs now. And then he can't go anywhere. And if you take his gun, the second he takes his gun off, let's just go ahead and break his legs. And that's it. The first night he goes to sleep, he's taking his gun off. We break his legs then. What was in the bag? What was in the bag? Is it a shark or something? I don't know. I didn't. Whatever. So many questions. Again, if you cut out all the part in the middle where he's looking for the fucking girl, and just have it where he arrives at the island, and then have it where they kill him, that all makes sense. It's just the chunk in the middle, which is the majority of the movie, where he's running around in the dark yelling Rowan, and then later on yelling Summers, oh! Like shit like that, where it didn't make any sense. Why did they have to fuck with him so bad? Is their queen god, whatever the fuck she is she just like... I like people to be fucked with before, like Cabin in the Woods, before I accept it as a sacrifice. But then the only qualifications later that Ellen Burstyn said is they have to be blood and strangers. So, oh man, I understand what they're going for, but it just didn't make any sense logically in the movie for it to be happening. It just didn't. I'm sorry. I didn't hate this movie though. It is what it is. There's a lot of slow parts. Parts are not real things. A lot of slow parts toward the beginning, and it didn't bother me as much this time through. The first time I watched it though, I went fucking nuts. This time though, I kind of knew where it was going, so it didn't really bother me as much. I don't need to watch him talk and walking around this island. He's just wandering for most of the fucking movie, and then he just ends up dead anyway. It's one of those things where I don't like The Grudge or The Ring, where you didn't really do anything wrong. Like in The Grudge, they just went into the house, and then The Grudge tracks them down no matter where they go after that. And I'm like, your crime is going into a house? Shouldn't escaping the house be the end of it? No, they're fucked no matter what. Okay, I don't care about the plot of your movie then, because it's just a character getting tortured and then getting killed. Here in this movie, he gets a little bit of retribution when he starts kicking women in the chest and punch them in the face, and that's fun to watch. And that's a lot of fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. But it's just, in the end, it's just him getting tortured for 2 hours and then killed. And then that's it. And I guess if that's your point, that's fine. But I would have liked to see them get a little bit of, he takes down a couple of them, he kills, I don't know, something. They just needed a little bit more at the end for me to really sign off on it. They made it sound like they had this carefully executed plan. We set this all up. We all wrote the letter to get you here. That's right, we did it. And we all did these little parts, like they're all actors in the fucking Truman Show. Where like Sister Rose was like, I don't know anybody by that name. Nope. I let them keep a crow in the desk. Fuck. They all play these weird roles, even the children. And then they could have just not done any of that and been like, yeah, we killed the little girl. Our little girl's still alive, but we're going to kill you. And they still would have gotten him because they just have sheer numbers. And he's not going to swim away like he threatened to earlier. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm sorry. I don't get why they had to do with this whole charade. It didn't add anything to the story. Wickerless cage. They put cage in a cage made of wicker. Well, more, branches of wood. I don't know. How many movies does Nick Cage get lit on fire in? Too many, I'd say. Yeah. And the White Sox are losing.
You bitches! And you're doing it for nothing!